And welcome back. Every 2.5 minutes, someone in the United States is diagnosed with lung cancer. That is 24 people diagnosed each day here in North Carolina alone. So joining us now to talk more about this are two people fighting to bring those numbers down. Justin Nicholson, a lung cancer survivor with quite an amazing story you're going to want to hear, and also a member of the board of directors with Lung Cancer Initiative, and Paige, Chief Executive Officer with Lung Cancer Initiative. Appreciate you both being here today. Such an important conversation. So Paige, this year marks the 18th anniversary of the Triangle Lunge Forward. Tell us a little bit about this event and how we can get involved.
Absolutely. So we're very excited this year because the Triangle Lunge Forward is the very first event that we ever did with LCI. So this is a very special event to us, and it raises awareness and funding for lung cancer research and education through Lung Cancer Initiative. And it's a celebration of hope and a celebration of survivorship, and also an opportunity to remember those that we've lost to the disease. And it's a really special event for many of the families that are part of our network. And so the Lunge Forward is a day of celebration for the whole family. We have kids activities, we have bounce houses, we'll have a kids dash. We'll also have a celebration of survivorship on stage at the event. We will have a survivor-led walk, and then we'll have a recreational 5K run and walk for the event as well. So whether people have been impacted by lung cancer or if they just want to be an advocate and make a difference, this event is for anybody here in our community to join up on the 23rd.
Yeah, I'm sure that the survivors portion super emotional, I'm sure as well. What is the mission of Lung Cancer Initiative? What types of programs and efforts does the Triangle Lunge Forward support as well?
Absolutely. So our mission is to advance survivorship and provide support to those impacted by lung cancer through research, education, and access programming. So we fund lung cancer research fellowships, those happening right here in the Triangle with UNC and Duke. We provide gas cards to help patients access appropriate care and treatment. We also partner with local health institutions to deliver community education, provider education, and the area that's growing very quickly for us too, and it's very exciting, is our survivorship programming. So we're looking for opportunities to connect lung cancer survivors in our community with each other and to provide support through things like our Lung Cancer Survivor Wellness Retreat.
And that leads us to Justin, because you are a survivor. You have been involved with the Lung Cancer Initiative now for more than 9 years. I know you're on the board of directors as well. Tell everyone about your lung cancer journey here and how Lung Cancer Initiative was a part of your survivor journey.
Sure. Well, first, let me start by saying thank you very much. ABC11 has been a huge supporter of ours and helped amplify the message of LCI as an organization and this event specifically in the past. And so it means a lot to the survivor community for sure. So my journey started 10 years ago. I was 36 years old, a young father of two small kids, extremely active, and I developed a persistent cough that just wouldn't go away. That was my symptom. And I was doing a lot of distance running at the time, so I knew something wasn't right, but at the same time, lung cancer was the last thing on our radar screen. So, you know, we began going through the doctor protocols and everything, and unfortunately was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer at 36, and that kicked off a pretty aggressive treatment plan that ultimately involved 2.5 years of chemo and 5 surgeries to get me to this point today. Where LCI really kind of connected with us is, you know, when you get diagnosed with that, my wife and I, we walked out of the doctor's office, you get in the elevator, and there's no solid ground under your feet, right? You don't know where to turn. You're almost in shock. And so luckily, our oncologist had suggested that we may want to connect with LCI. And so we did, and that really changed the trajectory of our journey. You know, LCI, as Paige mentioned, is involved in a lot of things, from direct assistance programs to education to research funding. But the biggest impact to me and my family was the community that just emerged around us when we hooked into LCI. And my wife and I, you know, we knew there was nothing we could do to change the diagnosis, but what we could control was how we approached it and kind of modeling the positive way to take a diagnosis like that and turn it into something good. And so we both wanted to get involved in the advocacy world, and LCI sort of provided us both that support that we needed. My wife, as a caregiver, was able to connect with caregivers and you know, have somebody to reach out to there. Many ways the caregivers have a more difficult journey than the patients themselves. Mine's physical, theirs is even more emotional. And then I was able to connect with survivors, and these, you know, people are the greatest inspirations that have ever been around and have become lifelong friends ever since then.
So we have about a minute and a half left. Tell us quickly who is at risk of getting lung cancer.
Well, unfortunately, I'm the poster child that everyone is at risk. And if you come to one of these events, especially like the Lunge Forward, and you see the survivors on the stage, the first thing you'll notice is that it's the most diverse group that I've ever been involved with in my life. People from every walk of life is represented on that stage, and you know, so the answer is, unfortunately, everybody with lungs can get lung cancer.
Yeah, well, that is everyone. So tell us, Paige, where people can go to learn more about the Triangle Lunge Forward event.
Yes, we encourage you to check out triangle.lungeforward.org. You can find ways to get involved, whether it's participating or volunteering. We have lots of volunteer opportunities, and there's also information there about Lung Cancer Initiative and getting plugged in with our resources and programs.
Yeah, sounds great. And I know when someone gets that devastating diagnosis, they're so thankful for the work that you all do. And we appreciate you. Justin Brian Nicholson and Paige Humble with the Lung Cancer Initiative, also known as LCI. Thank you for being here and speaking with us. If you would like to participate in the 18th annual Triangle Lunge Forward 5K run, walk, and celebration, they would love to see you out there and have your support. It's a family-friendly event. It kicks off Saturday, March 23rd at Cary's Coca Booth Amphitheater. Registration is at 9 that morning. It is free for lung cancer survivors. And this year's goal is to raise $125,000 to support lung cancer research. And ABC11 is a proud sponsor.